What's up, guys? It's Rob with RNG-Gamez. It's been a little bit, 5 days. I know I was uploading like crazy for a little bit there, but I actually recorded like 3 videos, but I lost the SD card. It's just my life. It's chaos. But I just wanted to make a video about like how to deal with stress and stuff like that, how I deal with it, which is pretty much I don't deal with it. So like, it's going to come a point in time, especially when you're first starting out in this business, where you're just going to be like, Jesus Christ, how the hell do people make money doing this? I even still say it to this day, almost a year in now. October 16th will be 1 year. It's crazy. Time does fly. So yeah, it's going to come a point in time where you're like, how the hell do people make money? Because you're just going to be consistently breaking even every new release. Because me personally, on a personal level, I like to grow. I don't like the status quo of just like doing the same thing over and over again, like with every new release, ordering the same amount. We'll see how it does, all nervous. I believe me, I remember when I first started out, buying 2 cases, 3 cases of a product was stressful for me. I was like, oh, Jesus, is this going to sell? Is this going to, do well? I don't know. But as time goes on, you figure out how to move the product in different ways. You figure out, different avenues to unload it or whatever you do. Open it like I do, whatever. But there's going to come, a point in time where you just, you hit the groove, where you're rocking and rolling. Things are moving. Things are going great. And, you're going to hit a crossroads of where, this new set comes out. Dominaria or whatever set it is. And you're like, I want to order a shit ton. And it's going to be stressful because dealing from my experience right now with Dominaria coming out, I'm pretty much on the books right now for about, between all my sources, about 40 grand worth of product, which is like more than I've ever done. Like I pretty much ordered 30 grand worth of Boulder's Gate, and we all know how that went. I'm still licking the wounds from that one. That was probably the biggest flop since I opened. But thank God for Double Masters, because speaking from experience, if Double Masters wasn't a thing, man, I'd be hurting right now. Seriously. I mean, not out of business, but I'd be like, oof, it'd be stressful. It'd be really stressful. So you got to just tell yourself it's all going to work out, because it all works out in the end. It really does. If you have the player base of people coming to your store, playing, if you have, the means to push the singles online, if you have people trading in, if you have other card games, I can't stress that enough. You cannot run a trading card store with just one game. You can't do it. It's not gonna work. Because things happen, especially with the card games. It happens. Like, there's gonna come a point in time where, there's gonna be a 2-3 month period where people don't want to play that set. It's happened with New Capenna. No one wanted to draft it for the last like 2 or 3 weeks. The first time ever since I opened last week that a draft did not fire. We had 3 or 4 people show up. And I was like, wow, that's never happened. Sure, it could be, being that pre-releases next week, people didn't want to come out, whatever. I get it. But that's the first time ever that's ever happened. You have to do other card games. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Are a must. Even if you don't, hold tournaments, you got to stock the product. People are going to come in your store asking for it. You don't necessarily have to stock the singles, but, stock the product. So dealing with stress is a tricky thing, Everyone deals with it differently. My sort of decompressing and, de-stressor is just shipping orders, tell you the truth. It's something I love doing. I love just, putting on the TV, getting a huge stack of orders and just hammering through it. It really just, I zone out and I just concentrate on that. And it's busy work. It takes my mind off things. I get to think. I'm sure you guys, have certain de-stressors you do, whether it's playing video games, even though, if you start any business like this, you will not have the time to do any of that. So just kiss that goodbye. There's also going to be, stresses of just people coming into your store, comparing prices to online. It's just going to happen. It happens all day. There's going to be people that ask if you can, price match things online. If it's people that come to your store and play, most likely they're not going to do it. If they do, you don't want them as a player in your store. Plain and simple. You just got to tell them, do you like playing here? Certain things are going to be a little bit more. It's just how it is. You could touch it right now, feel it in your hands, and take it home with you. That's how retail works. You can literally buy anything in a store online for cheaper. You can. It's fact. You can just do it. But owning, a store like this, it's much more prevalent of people, wanting to match things on TCG Play or whatever. But you just can't operate that way in this type of business. You can't make $3 off of a booster box. You just really, you can't do that. But the players that come in your store that, don't try and haggle you with prices and don't try and, always try and get the best deal because, to be completely honest with you, I don't have the best deals. I have a fair deals, but you got to provide something else that they can't get someplace else, which is the atmosphere. I have a reward system, a point system that people earn points when they shop here. A tiering system with that. So once someone hits 1,000 points, then they start earning double points. Then once they hit 3,000 points, they start earning 4 times the points, and they can redeem a $100 off coupon. Every time they hit 10,000 points. So it's the people that shop at your store consistently are going to be rewarded. And you want those people. So you want to reward those people. The people that come in, off the street, just wander in and asking if you can match a TCG Player $85 box for something you paid $90 for, you don't want that type of customer. So don't be stressed out. Don't try and match that price, because then if you do that, it's unfair for your loyal customers. You got to just stick with your pricing and just ride it out, because those type of people are going to come in. They're going to, for a first edition Charizard, they see a TCG Player low of 150. I remember that. This guy was so funny. He's like, the lowest listing is 150 on TCG Player. Could you match that? I'm like, no. Just flat out. I don't match low pricing. I'm not matching the person trying to dump a not first. I'm sorry. Did I say first edition? I didn't mean first edition. I meant base set. Base set Charizard for $150. I'm not trying to match that person. Because you know what? I can hold on to it. I don't care. So you want the type of customer that comes in, sees it, wants it, buys it, understands the market and how it works, and buys it. So there's going to be different stresses like that. You just can't show to your customers that, things like that sort of stress you out or, don't make you feel too good. You just got to deal with it how you deal with it. Lock it in a box and deal with it later. That's my motto, right? That's every man's motto. Shove it down deep and then just take it out on someone on the road later. But guys, thank you for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. We're going to start doing some box opening videos and things like that once I get the time. So maybe let me know if you're interested in this. I'm going to be doing some like box battles between the store and local customers, and also my patrons that want to do them. It's gonna be fun doing maybe some things like that. Let me know if you're interested in that. We can get that going. Guys, thank you very much. It's been an awesome year. Here's to 20 more. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.